It's not all sunshine and gumdrops and lollipops. There are some clunkers in the game, and 2023 was no exception. Today we're going over the top 5 worst e-readers of the year. Number 5. Xiaomi Moan Air. This one's a little bit of an oddity because it comes from a company that has a good standing in the e-reader community, and Xiaomi does make some amazing units like the Note, the Ink Palm, and the leather-backed W8. But this one's just boring, slow, sluggish, and doesn't do anything besides the holographic backplating. It's an uninspired, tired e-reader that offers no wow factor or identifying selling points. It's so much better to go with essentially anything else in the price range or screen size range, as you're not going to find anything new with this unit. Number 4. The Moo Ink Plus 2C. This unit was pretty awful in comparison to the rest of the Read Moo lineup, which is honestly pretty advanced. This unit has no ecosystem, no way to get books, no language options, no note-taking, and is one of the most locked-down units we've seen south of an iFlyTech. There's no way to conceivably use this device as it doesn't read an array of file formats. It does have Color Kaleido 3, but that's where it starts and ends, and doesn't have anything else to give. Not only that, it's not cheap, coming in at a whopping $500 USD. Number 3. The Waer Scriba S. This unit takes something that already existed for quite some time, repackages it, and then sells it back to you at significantly more with doing nothing to the unit itself. This unit is the same thing as the Waer, except it costs more because it has a brand and has been repackaged. There are no services or anything indicative of it being different than the Waer itself. The only difference is that it's $20 to $40 more to buy this than the Waer, even though they're precisely the same unit. Waer definitely missed the mark on this one. Storytel Gen 3. It almost doesn't get any worse than the Storytel. Limited to a small handful of countries, a subscription service 100% required in order to even use the device, terrible customer service, terrible build quality, and there's almost no usability outside of their small, isolated, and exclusive ecosystem. When it comes to e-reader companies that want to exclude as many people as possible and offer a subpar, unusable product along the way, Storytel takes the cake. An honorable mention before we get into our number 1, Dasung Ming. Not an e-reader, but one of the worst products we've seen in a long time. The Dasung Ming essentially is a front light removed from an e-reader. Think of an e-book reader, then think of the glow light, and then think of the device without a glow light. Take that glow light, put it in a plastic and glass shell, and then sell it back to people. That's what the Ming is. They took the glow light out of an e-reader, repackaged it, and are essentially holding it hostage until you pay for it. The problem? 95% of e-readers have glow lights nowadays, so it was not only a matter of poor planning, but poor execution. Number 1. The MobiScribe Wave Color. Hands down, the worst e-reader of 2023 was the MobiScribe Wave Color. An absolute swing and a miss, and the bat goes flying off into the balconies. The audio was better off not having it there. There's no expandable storage. The device is probably the slowest e-paper experience we've seen in the modern era. The pen is 10 years old and uninspired. The entire thing is slow, sluggish, unresponsive, and littered with staining. There's Google Play on board, but 10 manufacturers in the game already use Google Play as of 2023, and Google Play on this device doesn't even support 80% of the apps that you're able to download. There's no redeeming qualities to this unit, and the entire thing feels like it's something out of 2014. It honestly doesn't get much worse than this. Look, we're not trying to be critical. This was an objective look at e-paper manufacturers across a broad spectrum. You have to understand, the competition is incredibly fierce, with mega giants like Onyx and Bigme in the game. You can't come to the competition with something that feels like a decade old. Keep staying tuned for goodereader.com.